Hi, this is Rick Pelleriti, Upfront Mortgage Broker in California, working with Clarion Mortgage. I've created this video here to explain to people what we mean by YSP, or Yield Spread Premium. So let's get started. On the far left-hand side, you'll see this column called Interest Rates, starting with 5.375 in the green area, going down to 4.625. Notice that they are in increments of 1/8 or 0.125%. And then in the column to the right of that, notice that it's called prices, or YSP. YSP stands for Yield Spread Premium. It's also known as the rebate, and as we'll see, it always goes to the borrower. So before we start into some detail, let's start with the interest rate known as the wholesale rate. Here you'll notice at 5.0, the price is 100.000. So that's how we define the wholesale interest rate. The price is 100.000. That's the neutral rate where no money changes hands. So let's now look at those rates that are above wholesale in the green area. So those are higher than 5.0. So that makes common sense. We call those retail rates. They are higher than the wholesale rate. So the retail rates are 5.375, and again, every rate has a price. 5.375 has a price of 101.5. 5.125 has a price of 100.5. So the lender pays the borrower the rebate. The borrowers now get those rebates or yield spread premiums. So how does that work? It's the difference between the price, say in the case of 5 1/4, 101. So it's the difference between 101 and the wholesale price of 100. So that difference is 1%, and that's what the lender pays the borrower. We'll see an example of that in a moment. Let's now look at the rates that are below wholesale, these areas in blue. So those are called below wholesale, namely 4.875 down to 4.625. The prices are 99.5 down to 98.5. So to get those rates, those are much nicer rates, you have to pay the lender. So you pay the lender the difference. Again, the difference is always from the wholesale price of 100.0. So getting those lower rates is called buying down the rate, paying points to the lender. A point is just 1% of the loan amount. Let's now look at the example below where a borrower wants to choose a retail rate, in this example of 5.25. So 5.25, notice, has a price of 101. That's the yield spread premium. There's the price of 101. So let's assume the loan amount is $400,000, and if the price is 101, the YSP is 1% there. So 1% times 400,000, everything is always based off of the loan amount. That would be $4,000. So the rebate is $4,000. So as we conclude here, it says if you choose 5 1/4%, you, the borrower, gets $4,000 from the lender, and that can reduce your closing costs. So as an upfront mortgage broker, I practice what I call transparent lending, which means you, the borrower, see what I see. I share with you every day, if necessary, what the exact rates are and their corresponding prices, so it allows you, the borrower, to make an informed decision as to what rate and price combination you want to choose that makes the most sense for you. So if you have any further questions, please feel free to contact me. Here's my contact information, Rick Pelleriti, working for Clarion Mortgage Capital. There's my phone number, email address, rick@upfrontmortgageplanner.com, and my website, upfrontmortgageplanner.com. I hope this was helpful. Thank you very much.